I guess we have to walk through this pile of leaves. But it was all worth it because we got this piece of copper pipe. You want to bend it in half? Check it out. It's a Jesus fish now. Anyway, oh, here's the leaves again. That's a great way to start our day. So, welcome to trash picking. Let's see what kind of shape these Bose green speakers are in. Ew. Do I dare touch that thing? Is that a slug or a grub? Where's there a twig? Oh, I don't want to touch him with that. Come here, sluggy. Here, use this twig to get rid of the slug. Come here, bud. Ew, gross. Get off. There. I guess now we pretty much have to take them, right? Any of God's creatures clinging to the bottom of this one? I'm not excited about these green Bose speakers, but in theory, they're worth like $300 a pair. Oh, it's missing the cover on the top. Do you have? No, I don't have it, lady. Oh. Wow, are we doing this already? We sure are. Let's see. That's nothing. Gross. 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 Is this anything? Power tool battery. Okay, all we accomplished here was that we disrupted a slug and we moved a pair of speakers from one end of the pile to the other. So, whatever that was worth, we documented it. All right, I just checked eBay and these big green speakers are selling for $400 a pair. So, I guess we'll take them. Probably should have cleaned out the Jeep, right? It is filthy in here. You want to go check on Sluggy Sluggerson? See how he's doing? Where is he? You guys see him anywhere? Those things can't move that fast, can they? It would be really, really unnerving to me to think that he moved that fast. But I guess he did. Where'd you go, little buddy? They kind of blend in anyway. You guys see him? Is it a him? Is it a her? There's our twig that we used. I find it to be very unnerving that that thing isn't there anymore. So let's get the hell out of here before it attacks us or something. I think it's Duraflame log season, right? First of all, what's this? We don't want that. Stackable crackling fire logs. What if we did this? What if we take their netting, put it in there, and then put their fire logs all in one box. That way it's easier to carry back to the Jeep. Easier, not easy, just easier. That way there, the crackling fire logs don't have to be exposed to this filth. And let's see what we can do to make sure that this stuff don't blow away in the wind. Here, we'll tuck it down here. Then we'll wedge their pillow on top of it. And then we'll put their thing, their whirligig on top of their pillow. What's this thing? Just a little. Wow, that's neat. You put your drink there and phone there. What do you put back here? You plug things in. You lamp. All right. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna blow away in the wind. And if it does, we'll pick it up on our next round around town in 2 or 3 hours. You guys want a bunch of Harry Potter books? Is that just dust? Wow. Would they store these next to their dryer vent? All right, we're gonna take these Harry Potter books. And then what I'll do is if we have like a lull in the trash picking where it gets boring, I'll just read these to you out loud. Look at this. All right, here's what we're gonna do. It's windy, and this is just a piece of paper. We're gonna get this done. Now, so we don't have to do it later. Goblet. That's a funny word. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 8 Harry Potter books. I'll sell these on eBay. They're not in collectible condition, but they're good copies for reading on the toilet. Oh, you thought I was going to keep that thing? No. Oh, someone's dog is barking up. Oh, there you go. And lamp. No, we don't want the lamp. How are you guys today?
Hey, stop.
That guy looked at me like he wanted me to drop dead, but I'm unable to comply. I see a little people farm. What do you guys think? Does the moo work? Huh. Always. Look at that little guy. He doesn't belong on the farm. Probably ate all the cows. Anyway, where there's one vintage child's toy, there may be others. Not here. What about in here? Nope. What about here? Wow, look at these Tinker toys. It's the whole set. What about in here? Nope. What about here? Wow. Looks like the dog got to that one. Wow. You ever seen a Hungry Hungry Hippos with two of the hippos missing? Wait, maybe not. That's a fun little voix. Alright, we'll take that. Not sure it was worth the trouble walking all the way over here, but... Anyway, here's some cranes. More of the aforementioned Tinker toys. And this bag isn't tied up super aggro, but it sure should have been. Unless you want some disgusting stained carpet, I think that's the end of the line for this pile. I don't really like going through garbage bags. But it's November 18th, 2025. So the picking season is coming to a close for the year. So we might as well get whatever we can get. Plus, this dude threw out some sterling silver. A couple of months ago. Nothing in there. Gotta check for copper inside these things. Alright, I'll tie these bags back up. Not that they were tied to begin with, but, you know, leave it neater than you found it. I don't want to look through this stuff. But last time around, these people threw out some Nintendo Wii junk. Ooh, that looked like it was made out of brass. But it's not. These are aluminum, though. I mean, they would be aluminum if they weren't plastic. What about this? You want to put a magnet on it? We can do that. Wow. We're batting 0 at this pile. Because if a magnet sticks, We don't want it. All right, what about their rug? That's gross. I'm losing hope. Losing hope that we're gonna find any more Nintendo Wii. Ooh. Wow. Do you have any idea how heavy this package of tile flooring is? Oh, real heavy. Look at this. You want to put a magnet on this? No, we won't. Because it's heavy enough. I am curious though. So we'll put one on there. I think it's iron. What do you got to say, Roland? He doesn't say anything. He's unshakable in his determination that that's steel. Anywho, I think my last hope of finding more Nintendo Wii crap. Ooh, look at these rods. Those are nice steel rods. Yeah, pack a wallop with these things. Anyway, my last hope is to go through those 2 garbage bags. But I'm gonna do that off camera. All right, bag number 1. It's filled with grout. Why does grout come in the same box as milk? Pour that on your cereal, I guess. And I don't have to open bag number 2 to know that it's basically the same thing as this pink stuff. So let's put these back where they were so the pink thing doesn't blow away in the wind. And then maybe we should blow away in the wind because there's no Nintendo Wii stuff this time. I'll warn you in advance, I don't have high hopes for this box. Think we should take this little bucket? I don't know, I guess. Oh, lost a Harry Potter book. It's probably not the last time that'll happen tonight. What about this thing? No. This thing, no. All right, I'm amazed we even got one thing out of that box, even if that thing's only worth a quarter. You guys want to take these little bed frame scraps? How about this organizer? All right, we don't want to damage. We don't want to damage our Bose speakers. You guys know how much I love Bose stuff. I'm like the world's. What's the word for it? Not preemptive. Predominant? I'm the world's #1 Bose aficionado, in case you didn't know. So I don't want to damage my Bose speakers. Preeminent. The world's #1 preeminent Bose aficionado. Anyway, I guess we're safe. I found this earlier. I didn't show that. It's a nice little tub. This has got some art supplies in it. That's fun. And this is some lady's old iPhones and crap. So, yeah, I couldn't show you that because there were a lot of address labels on the bags in the pile. Yeah, sometimes I have to sneak around and do things off camera. And, you know, there's no malice aforethought. I just don't want people's addresses in my video. You think these speakers are any good? Do they have a brand on them or anything? Usually speakers have a brand. I don't know. Edifier. That's a fun sound. All right, here you go. There's the edifier. Oof. All right, sorry about your floor mat, lady. Oh, God, that's gross. Now my hand's all dirty. All right, this is a video game accessory. So we're like pretty much duty bound. Oh, the window's closed. Pretty much duty bound to take that. Man, my hands are so clean. All right, let's see what the edifier is doing. Made in China. Yeah, we really don't take speakers that are made in China. USA, England, Canada maybe, but not not Chinese speakers. Look at this old power tool. What is it? It's the Porter cable head shear. Wow. That's gnarly. It's frightening. And get some wires. And I guess that's the end for this one. But look at this. Oh my God, did you ever see an adorable sawhorse like that in your life? Can that be our thumbnail image? I don't know, it just kind of blends into the scenery, but my goodness. Those are precious, precious little things, aren't they? And there's two of them. Wow. That is just beautiful, as they say. And what's in here for us? Anything way deep down there? No. But some more wire. Check it out. Guess what they did with this wire? They used it on the weed. Can you see that? The weed whacker, which is that. All right, another mystery solved that we didn't care about in the first place. But those are just stunning, aren't they? I feel like this is going to be an empty box, but it says fun stuff on it. The Pearl Quarter T1000. What is it? Oh, I see. It is a little cassette recorder. A dictator. That's a funny word. All right. In my experience, this kind of crap is worth nothing. But, you know, it's mint in the box, so. We'll bring it home and put it with all the other things that we have that are worth nothing. probably about 20% of my inventory right now is basically worth nothing. Did they throw out the CDs or just the Laserline CD storage cases? I think you already knew the answer to that. Empty cases. I'm very disappointed by this pile. I mean, come on, lady, throw me a bone. We got gross tiles, a scarecrow, empty photo albums. All right, that's a piece of aluminum. You know how much it weighs? Weighs nothing. Look at all the fun junk in this pile. First of all, watering can. It's a little bit out of season, but as always next year. Second, this cord. Which seems to be surrendering far more easier than I thought it was gonna. Maybe I spoke too soon though. You just gotta be patient, you know? You gotta become one with the cord. Embrace the process. All right. Now, this is a bunch of skeevy scrap. We can take these 3 pieces. These aren't so skeevy. They're heavy duty. As long as they don't damage my Bose speakers. Hopefully they won't. This is just lightweight tin. There's no Nintendo Wii in that bag. And this is just the hose from the thing that we just cut. All right, we're kind of blocking the street here, so I guess we should get the hell out of here. Look at this vacuum that still has the cord on it. Wow, what a mess. But I think in this bag might be another vacuum. No, it's just a vacuum hose. All right. What about in there? Nope. Just some leaves. I think it's only about 4 in the afternoon right now, so. To my surprise, I would say we're actually doing pretty well today. Just started our second trip around town, so let's see what we can dig out of people's garbage. What are we thinking about this rig? This is the classic Fuji Sagres with true temper tubing. Probably not coming out too well. It's got a weird stem with like a shock absorber in it. All right, this bike is, it's silly, but we'll take it. Of course, we got to be careful because I don't want it to damage my Bose speakers once I put it in the Jeep. And so I have disassembled it, and now everything's snuggled into the Jeep. Safe and sound for now. Even though this thing doesn't really fit in all that well. But at least our precious Bose speakers are safe. You know how much I love those. You guys want a big doll? I feel like I don't want that doll, but I'm gonna take it. I feel like I can't show you the stuff in that garbage bag, so. All right, Dolly, you're gonna come home with us. But, you know, try to be more dignified. Ew, what's all that? What's that stuff in your eye? There you go. She's just so happy. Look at her. She's like, yeah, I got a bunch of weird dust in my eye, like I just came out of a fireplace or something. Bunch of soot in my eyeball. But I'm good. It's kind of weird, if you ask me. And the dress is kind of weird. And she only has on one sock. Yeah, I like her less and less by the minute, but you know, she's all ours now. Is this their real disgusting rotted pumpkin, or is it some fun Halloween crap? What's fun Halloween crap? It's about as flimsy as they get, though. Is that your thumbnail image? I don't know. I don't know. What else do you want out of this pile? Those are fun. They look like they cost 12 cents each though, but they're fun. And what about this Nightmare Before Christmas crap? I don't think so. I don't think we need that. Anything in the sack? No. What do you got to say? What about this? Is that something we care about? Wow. Just kind of wish I hadn't even gotten out of this pile. Because now I have to make sure that this 69 cents worth of stuff doesn't get broken on the way home. Good luck. You want some more Halloween crap from the dollar store? Why not? I think I found a blow mold at these people's house like last year, maybe. Wow. That is not at all what I thought it was going to be. We got one sack to look through. Oh. All right. We can get 50 cents for this a year from now, so it's totally worth putting in the Jeep. There you go. What do you think is in this box? I think it's nothing. Wow. Like, really is nothing. All right, I guess we're done with this one. Anything over here? It's the Ice Dew Recovery Pod. That sounds gross. All right, anyway, the reason I got out here is I'm hoping we can increase the value of our Halloween collection from like $1.67 to $1.82. I don't know. They're flimsy, but if we have to throw them in the garbage can later, not going to take any space. What are these worth? 10 cents a piece? Wow. They outstripped my expectations. Wow, I wish it was a month ago. Halloween has come and gone for 2025, but looks like we're having a spooktacular night. Is that the name of the video? My goodness, I hope not. We gotta work fast because there might be pile hoppers around. That's a nice hose reel. Another springtime item. What's the difference between spring and springtime? I don't know. All right, I really wanted to look at this, but this is junk. This is mostly glass, but it has some brass. So we'll take it. If we absolutely have to, we can. We can do what I'm doing. You know, you guys see the pattern there. Take this one too. And oh, I think the guy's bringing stuff out. I thought we were getting pile hopped. These are nice. Boing, 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 boing. How are you tonight, sir?
Good, how you doing?
Very good. Thank you. And unless there's anything good in this box, I guess we are, I guess we're done. I decided to take the glass out now. Not sure how much it helped in terms of our spatial considerations, but I feel like it helped some. Luckily, there's a garbage receptacle right here that can receive this glass. You want to walk all the way down to the end of the pile where the guy was before that I was afraid to like talk to, which is why the clip ended so abruptly. Wow. Look at all that plywood. This is obviously like post-estate sale, but we left a couple goodies for us, so we're always grateful for that. We've seen at least $50 worth of air conditioners tonight, but I'm not ready to put them in the Jeep just yet. So we'll make a note of where this one is. 1, 2, 3. Do I dare lick my finger? There. It's at 123 Main Street. So now we'll remember to come back for this at like 10:30 tonight if we're desperate. But I hope we won't be. Oh my God, I left my pliers in here. These are kind of hard to get apart because they had like a little bit of glue on them, but we got it done. So yeah, that thing's at 123 Main Street. So later in the video, remind me to come back and get it if we're desperate. Thank you. One of the side benefits of trash picking here in Las Vegas is there's slot machines everywhere. You want to try our luck? Did we win? Does bar 7 bar win a prize? Any coins in it? All right. Yeah, I'm not a gambling man generally, but you know, when a one-armed bandit crosses my path, I'm gonna take a couple of pulls and see what happens. What do you guys think of this little plant stand? Sorry about your chicken, lady. Think we should try and fix the chicken? Whatever. I'm feeling generous tonight. I don't know why he gets to ride up with us. All right, what about this stuff? You think that's too far gone? It is pretty rusty. The little eyelets pop off. I don't know. I think I'm gonna take all of this crap. Worst comes to worst, we can scrap it. What about this stupid thing? It's supposed to fold closed. All right. In for the penny, in for the pound. We'll spritz that with some WD-40. It'll be as good as new. Or it can go to the scrapyard in our next load of tin. So either way. Where are we gonna put it? All right. Good enough. I looked this thing up and it might be worth like $100. I guess the argument could be made that they sort of fit into the milk crates. So that's good, but let's see if the Jeep will close. Yep, and this is bugging me. Here. We'll put it right here so that the trash truck can't really miss it in the morning. You know, leave it neater than you found it and whatnot. Time to unwind another cord. All right. That could go in there. And how much of a pain in the ass is this gonna be? Where's the end of it? Where's the beginning of it? Wow. Well, that little bugger put up a hell of a fight. Get off my ankle. Should we cut this one too? No. You gotta have some standards. Anyway, where are we gonna put this cord now? You wanna put it on top of these things? Yeah, we'll shove it in here. Oh, wow. This is just way too much work. There. It's nice and nestled in, and now it'll prevent these things from moving around, which they really weren't doing before, but now they won't do it either. I see some wires in a bag. Think there's any video games in there? I don't think so. I don't even like this wire. This one can go back in. Anything else here? I think we found something really cool there about a month ago. It's the main reason I even got out. But now I'm stuck with a wire in my hand and a locked up Jeep. All right. I hope it was worth it. Are we in for a penny, in for a pound on sawhorses? Is this a sawhorse or just some IKEA table? Are there other ones over here? I don't know. Does this come apart easily? Will it fit in the Jeep easily? I'm asking my future viewers to answer questions in the here and now about this sawhorse. Wow. This thing's a pain in the hind end. Why do I want it so badly? I really don't know. But you know what? I think I'm gonna work smarter, not harder. See? I'm not as dumb as you think I am. Came right out. Look at that's a big screw too. All right, let's see what this piece of crap is. It's the IKEA 303 45717. I guess it doesn't have a fun name. Anyway, that's the first piece of IKEA crap I found in a long time that I actually liked. This guy has bike rollers. Maybe he has bike parts. Cycling deal. I guess your back wheel goes on one of them and your... Does this stretch out at all? Oh, I see it. Telescopes. I don't... Who cares? Any bike parts in here? Well, what do you think? That's a negatory. Any bike parts in here? It's a can of something. Contact adhesive. And any bike parts in here? No. Last but not least, it's balloon time, but it's not bike part time. But you guys saw the logic in me going through all that crap, right? You know, bike trainer, maybe there's some bike parts. Should I take this 3D printer? Can you guys read that? I feel like I don't want this thing at all, but maybe I'll look it up and see if it's worth anything. Well, that was a pain in the ass, but we own it now. Guess where we are? That's right, we're back here at 123 Main Street. I gotta decide if I want to take this pig or not. Kind of want to. It's probably worth 10 bucks. Where the hell would I put it though? It ain't gonna fit in the front seat. It might fit in the front seat. Do I want that thing in my front seat? No. Maybe. I guess I'm gonna have to make up my mind one way or another. And here's the decision I've made, for better or worse. Looks pretty good to me. And that's gonna do it for us tonight. We got this contraption, which was a dumb idea. We're gonna have to re-gift that probably. That's a problem for next month. $300 worth of Bose speakers, plus a slug that vanished in the grass, which was creepy. A bony bird in a cage, 3 pumpkins, a Barbie doll, a bike, a sawhorse, 2 more sawhorses, and a whole bunch of... Wait, a whole bunch of this stuff. Was it a successful night? Yeah. Like, based on my expectations, this is a phenomenal night. Do we make any actual money? I don't know. But way better than I thought we were gonna do. So that's it for tonight. And until next time, thanks so much for watching.